Hi guys, and welcome back to Awakening with Stacy, brought to you by North No Metaphysical. It's been a while. I hope you all have had a wonderful last year. I took a much needed break from YouTube, but I've been very busy on other things. And I'm very excited for the things that are coming. I also have started a Patreon. I will be posting that soon. There is 4 or 5 tiers with my Patreon. I'm going to start doing extended videos. If you're part of Patreon on any tier, you will get all of those for free. If not, the extended will be, I'm thinking 333. The highest tier I have so far is 44.44, and you basically get Q&As with me. You get to get your a tarot reading once a month. You get all of my extendeds. You get to ask me questions. We will talk on the phone. We will have Zoom meetings. I will have guest speakers. A lot of great, amazing women I have met over the last year that have great abilities along with me that we're going to be working together. A lot of great things for Patreon. So I will be either posting the link under this video or my next one, since I literally haven't recorded a video other than the one I messed up about an hour ago and forgot to push record. But other than that, I have stayed away from all of my equipment, everything, for a complete year. So if it doesn't make it underneath this one, it is coming. I believe that it is the best. There will be spiritual teaching. You will be able to ask me questions, like I said. There will be others. I will have guests. I do have a Clapper account. If you don't know what that is, please look into it. It's pretty cool. I have my own little chat room in there also, and I have friends that have their own little chat rooms, and you can have a radio. And a really good friend of mine has a radio, and she talks about spiritual things, and we get to all talk as a group. So yeah, a lot is coming. So as my first video back, we're going to get a collective reading. We're going to see what's going on and just let Spirit take control. He told me, Spirit told me that I had to take a year off. I am 9 days away from that year, even though I did put 2 videos out in November. Those were extra. That was my ending. I have been posting a lot of my older videos onto some of my socials, just so you guys can somehow get back into the groove of me and also see the difference of my growth. And so that you can also, I feel like my videos the last 2 years before I took a year off were very advanced. I said things that people weren't ready for yet, or they didn't know that was coming. And so I'm hoping that you will see the growth in me, the growth in my channel, all the way around. Okay? So, what should we do first? I've missed you guys. That's what I need to tell you first. I really miss sitting down here with my stuff and doing this. And like I said, I got a practice run earlier. Forgot to push record. So, yeah, take number 2. So, I'm really excited. I don't know if I want to use this deck, or maybe we'll do with we could do the Halloween deck. We could do the Seasons of the Witch. Maybe we'll do a little bit. Let's see what the Beautiful Creature deck has to say first. Coming in hot. And let me know. I mean, I will leave my comments open, but I am going to be straightforward with some things. If you do not like me, you do not like my content, you do not like what I have to say, please do not leave negative comments. Just go somewhere else. If it's good criticism, cool. Let's do it. Please don't leave cruel, mean things. It's not the best for you. It doesn't make you look any better, and it doesn't do me any good either. And heads up, my YouTube and me are very protected right now. I don't want to see you have your own have karma, and so yeah, heads up, stay in your lane if I'm not for you. But if I am, you know, I got your back. We got things coming in the works. What are you looking at here? Mm. You guys, I know there's a lot of energy going on. I'm feeling like now I'm hearing a lot about Gemini being, or Gemini, Mars being in Gemini, and it has been for a while, and it will be still for a while, and it's causing aggression within the Gemini energy, wherever that is in your chart. So for me, Gemini's in the eighth house, Scorpio's house. A lot of aggression and death, rebirth, the occult, sex, all those things. Wherever it lies in your chart, you may be feeling a lot of aggression there. So just keep that in mind. This is a long time for Mars to stay in Gemini because of the retrograding. So I know a lot of people are dealing with that. Too many things. Okay, guys, what is going on? Idolizing someone else, trying to be like someone else is trying to be like you. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. But we have someone is trying to mirror you, or you're trying to mirror someone else. And it's complete mirrors. But you don't have the bravery to step forward, even though you're no longer feeling like you're dependent on this person. You feel like coming forward would be a fairness, either a fairness with you or fairness to the other person. It's a balance. You're trying to balance out and not just stick it to them. Using your mind and taking very little action, which is keeping you imprisoned to where you can't move forward. You can't go after your dreams, your ambitions, not using your intuition, but you're fascinated by something. There is something that is fascinating you, and it will be different for all of you. It's something that is fascinating you, and this makes you feel like there could be reliability in it for you. So, okay, I am going to get out some different cards. Try not to idolize anyone. Don't put any one person, place, or thing above you. As far as, I'm not saying don't give to others, don't be loving. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is don't idolize somebody and mirror them so much to where you're not using your own mind, and you're imprisoning. You're putting yourself in prison for no reason. Because the moment that you think that a person, place, or thing is what's giving you life, or you would not be this way without a certain person, place, or thing, you are really doing a disservice to yourself. Like, honestly, think about that. The whole sentence itself is like, I would be nothing without this, that, or the other, means that you are saying to yourself that you are nothing and that someone else is everything. No. If you feel that way, it's going to show. That it's showing how you feel about yourself. And you can't grow spiritually that way because no one can make and break you. You have your own keys. Even when things hurt, you choose how far and how deep. But you're wanting to use your intuition and you're fascinated by it. Whoever this is for, you're fascinated by it. And you feel like there's reliability in your own intuition, but you're not using it when you're keeping yourself imprisoned by a person, place, or thing. If something feels like it's imprisonment, no matter how good it may look on the outside, it's time to let it go or step back. Because you should never feel imprisoned in anything. I don't care if it's a marriage, a job, a place you live, your spiritual stance. You should always be able to have a way to walk out if it's not for you anymore, not feel like there is something holding you back. And I think you're fascinated because you realize that your intuition will take you further than idolizing something and imprisoning yourself. I don't know, guys. These cards may not want to work. May not want to talk. Spirit, maybe what the card think. No, they want me to talk to them first. Ooh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Change. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. Reflection. That's the same thing as you got up here with idolizing someone, marrying someone else. Be careful what you say to yourself when you're looking in the mirror, for starters. It can have major pain on your self-esteem, or if you're trying to mirror someone else out of jealousy, or not so much jealousy, but because you would like to be able to do what they do, or whatever the reason is, you're going to do what you do because that's you. They're going to do what they do because that's them. It's never going to be exactly the same and shouldn't be. You're your own creative person. Be weary of what you believe you see with your own eyes. Sometimes you're looking at it and you think you're seeing it correctly, but your eyes are truly not open. You're seeing it with eyes wide shut instead of open. And truths that you speak to others sometimes really spoken with a bleeding tongue. Sometimes you bite your tongue for so long and don't say how you feel, don't say what you need, don't really say who you are. And by the time that you get to do it, your tongue, you've already bit it for so long that you now have a bleeding tongue as you're trying to open up your eyes and stop seeing yourself in the mirror with your eyes wide shut instead of facing what you see in the mirror. You have ritual. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual, a dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, by whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. So, can you feel the magic around you? Can you feel the things that you can't see because it's the spiritual realm, which is very thin right now. Can you feel it? Can you see it? Are you linked to it? Do you have a ritual to yourself or to Gaia or unconditional love energy or the Fae or, a certain deity or whatever that is for you? Remember when you're doing your everyday rituals, whether that's just lighting your candles or protecting your energy or bringing back energy or cutting cords or whatever that is for you, um, make sure that you have one that's just dedicated for you, for your protection, for your safety. Um, so those who try to burn you with unnecessary evil of using dark magic, that their gaze on you will burn them when the whispers carry you softly through the unknown. So as there's an bad juju towards you, make sure that you're protecting yourself in your ritual of your higher self and knowing who you are and bringing back your power and your energy that you've given to others that are no longer serving you and they no longer need, to be honest. And you're protecting yourself. Just remember that the fire someone sends you, you are going to be able to gaze at it and whisper, send it away. Don't forget to have your own ritual for yourself, for your own protection. That's what I'm feeling with that. Okay, I'm going to try to get one more card from this, and then we're going to go on. These must not be what needs to be heard today. Okay, Spirit, anything else from the season of the witch? If not, we will go on. Oh, we have one flip. Okay, one more. Or two more, they're stuck together. Nature spirits. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. Listen to nature. Listen. Stand with the wind. Feel it. Take everything that you have learned up to this far, light worker, starseed. We can name all kinds of things. You know who you are. Take what you have learned and be ready to take flight with that knowledge. Be ready for others to see you. It's okay to come to the front now. It's okay. We were hidden for a long time. And even when we weren't hiding, our words weren't being heard. That is now changing. It will continue to change. Get ready to take flight with your gifts, where they are needed, and listen to nature. Sway with the trees. Become one with the air. Do the energy balls. Create it. Move with it. Mischief. You guys get in trouble. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind your tail. This goes back to the dark energy being sent to you and you protecting yourself, okay? Whether people know that they're spelling or doing, I dropped my phone, excuse me. They know they're doing something to you or not, even if they're just speaking bad words to you or about you to someone else, that energy of what they're saying can still reach you and cause issues in your life. So make sure that you are protecting your energy from vampires, succubus energy, dark energies, people who are energy vampires, okay, who need your light to survive. Make sure that you have your eyelids and you are watching the people who are on your tail and you are keeping yourself protected. And then there's a lot of people who will watch this and realize exactly what that means. So let's get, I want to try, oh, let's see. Let's see if the Halloween deck would like to talk. Maybe this is supposed to be more of a straight, the person who made this deck's name is Stacy, so we'll see. Spirit, what else would you like the collective to know from this deck? What would you like the collective to know from this deck? Would you like for the collective to be aware of? What would you like the collective to be aware of? Wow. Maybe it's not time for the Halloween deck yet. I don't know. Maybe it's trying to figure out what all the collective is thinking and going through because, man, it was a year and I only watched a few YouTube videos within that year, not very many at all. And when I started thinking that it was time, when October hit, and I started watching YouTube videos again, I'm like, man, most of the collective are in the same place they were a year ago, especially on the divine feminine, divine masculine union of the twin flame journey, or however that is. It's like we are so far beyond that. I know some people are not gonna like that I said that, but it, well, nope, this ain't it. Let's see what have we got ourselves into, guys, because it definitely has a certain deck it wants me to use, and I have a feeling it's all gonna come from this one because I'm trying to be nice, and it's not what's needed right now. What else? Okay, there you go. Where is your true north? Where is your true north? If you know your birth chart, where is your north node in your chart? And if you don't know where that is, get with me. I'll let you know. Discovering your own life path, seeking your true destination, not saying that I am only this way because of this person, place, or thing. That's really bothering me. That there's a lot of you, a lot of the energy is saying that I wouldn't be this way without this, that, and the other. I wouldn't. I'm talking about spiritual growth, life, or like without this, I would be nothing kind of thing. No, 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 no. You are way cutting yourself short. You are missing the boat completely. So where is your true north? Where is the north node in your birth chart? It's time to make a plan with that and to go forward towards your north node. It's going to feel uncomfortable. You're not going to understand it at first or how to work it, depending on if you've ever known where your north node was or if you're just now learning it. But your south node is where you're comfortable. You come in doing that very well. The goal for your life and the plan is to go towards your north node and take you out of your comfort zone to grow your soul. If your mission is to grow your soul in this life, which if you're listening to me, I hope it is, then you need to go to your true north. In your birth chart, your north node. For example, many of you may know, many of you may not know, but I am a Scorpio rising. My north node is in my first house, which means I'm supposed to go to where everyone can see me, do my death, transformation, and all that stuff, and it has to be where everybody sees what's going on. Totally not comfortable, totally vulnerable, and I've had to do that, and I'm getting better at it. But that is just an example. Where is that north node in your chart? Where does it land? What sign is it in? How are you supposed to get there? So if you need help with that, hit your girl up. I can help you in a second. Next to that of the north node, we have Pluto, the great revealer of truths, and what needs to die in your life and what needs to be reborn. Total transformation. Okay, and we have the solar lunar eclipse. The solar eclipse coming up in Scorpio in the next week. So, where is your transformation? Heed the call to your transformation. Don't be scared of it. You need to surrender to the things that no longer serve you. There needs to be a rebirth and a clean slate for you to go forward. That will be different with all of you. Some of you have done some work, some of you haven't even started, some of you are somewhere in between. But the awakening is your rebirth to transform yourself, and that's what Pluto is here to tell you with the Scorpio eclipse, because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. But Pluto is here to take it out if it no longer serves you. You're being looked at under a magnifying glass right now. Someone's trying to get more information. They're trying to get clarity. They want very important details. So this is either someone coming towards you with this, or you're trying to find very detailed information about someone else, or maybe yourself. Take it as it resonates. It's like examining the fine print of the puzzle of your life. So if you haven't went through your death and rebirth a billion times, and Pluto is new to you, new to your life energy a lot, realize that this eclipse is going to have everything magnified. Is it working for you? Does it need to change? What is it? Okay, so whatever needs to be transformed is going to be magnified and made to be looked at clearly with intention. Warning, it's better for you to do it than for spirit to do it. House, home, belongings, your roots, your comfort area. You're no longer going to be able to stay there. If you haven't found comfort in your true north, if you are holding on to things that no longer serve you, if you are believing that you are nothing without a person, place, or thing, this energy is not going to be very nice to you. What is the framework of your roots? Were they built on sand? Were they built on sand? Will they fall if something goes different? Okay? You can build a whole life, and it can look steady, and it can look great. But if something anything, friendships, relationships, marriages, whatever, if something in that relationship collapses, say one partner loses a job, say someone gets hurt at work and it changes everything, is that foundation strong enough to withstand the transformation that you have to do? It can look like you have a great, wonderful life, all the money that you need and want. But yet, if that storm comes in and that money's taken away, or those things are taken away, or that career is changing, is that house and home just as steady, or was it built on very traditions that you thought you had to do because you needed shelter from your own storm? Take that as it resonates. The wheel is turning. Which way is this wheel going to go for you? What's your fate? What work have you put in? Where are you now on your spiritual journey? Are you still where you were a year ago? Have you made any changes at all? Are you still codependent on another person? Karma and cycles. My cat's down here. Oops. She's locked in my son's room and I can't get her out right now. And she wants out. The wheels of karma go round and round. Are you ready to let go of karma? Your karma. Are you ready to let go of it? That was Are you ready to let go of karma? Are you? Are you keeping karma around? You're keeping karma around because you're scared of what's going to happen if you let it go? Or are you not finished with your soul lessons yet? Which one is it? Because something's fake in your home, house, safety, family, framework. Something is not what it seems. This could be coming from you. It could be coming from a situationship. But what is it? What is it that's fake? What is it that is going to cause you to keep playing the wheel of fortune with karma? Excuse me, the cycles. Are you paying attention to your gut? Are you paying attention to the synchronicities that are given to you? Are you not seeing magic? No, no, no. No, ma'am. Come here. Come here. Come on. That one cat trying to get the other cat. Come on. You're okay. If you hear her, sorry. My babies are all down here with me. You are going to get what you deserve. You're going to reap what you sow. In the last year, the energy has changed, shifted. A lot of us have grown. A lot of us have found our soul family. A lot of us are no longer dealing with people who are not for our highest best. Because it was better for us to do it than for spirit to do it. Or Pluto to do it. It's out of your hands. You no longer have control. Sorry, not sorry. You have no control. If you have not let go this last year of illusions, of fakeness, of believing that another person has made you something or you would be nothing, karma's here. Pluto is knocking at your door. And like this week, you were told about the challenge a while back. You wanted to be in the status quo. You wanted to keep up with the Joneses, or more, better yet, you wanted the Joneses to keep up with you, or the person you're dealing with. You had an opportunity where there would have been renewed hope, longevity. You would have been proud of yourself. You had now been a year later and you'd be proud of yourself for not being codependent on another person, place, or thing to create your own happiness. Because those karmic ties can be cut as long as you do it with love and respect and send them back to source, to the energy of unconditional love. You gave up seeing the clear vision, and your perspective went back to the past, like what you've always known. You weren't looking into the past, looking at the present, and thinking that you made the right decision for the future. And you played yourself. And now it's time for karma. You could have had dharma. Take it as it resonates. Like I said, this could be for you or for the situation or someone else, but take it as it resonates. Don't shoot the messenger. Because, dang it, the goddess of love was there for you. The gift was there. And you turned your back. Or they turned their back. Or both of you did. The attractiveness and the attraction that you felt for others that came with being the empress. You walked away from an empress energy or karmic lesson. Be that you or the person or the cross watcher, whoever is drawn to this reading. That empress, that emperor, that energy was grace. It was charm, it was beauty, it was love, it was real. It had abundance and happiness attached to it. And you decided to build your home on sand. And not only that, you didn't even look back to make sure that the other part of you was okay. So you can either have this come into you, from you, or inside of you. However that resonates, take it. A feminine energy has been around, whether that's inside of you, all of us, male, female, we have we got feminine and male energy inside of us that have to be balanced. The feminine energy has been around, or it could be outside of yourself as a feminine energy, not a divine feminine, not an empress, a feminine energy has been around. And you thought it was overflowing abundance, or they did. And now there's lots of tears of sorrow because you thought life was about sorrow instead of joy. So you released your joy for sorrow. You turned your back on yourself by saying, I am nothing without this, that person, place, thing. You turned yourself. You turned away from your own self, your own self-love, your own self-willingness. where you could have had fulfillment in yourself, in your career, in your love life. You would have had an emotional release. This should have already happened, and since it has not happened, now it's going to. Now you're going to be at a crossroads with multiple choices. Just like before, this time, are you going to choose to love yourself? Are you going to choose the truth of you? Are you going to stand in the mirror and not see who you really are? I have said it before and I will say it again. You can lie to everyone around you. But the moment you start lying to yourself, where else do you have to go? If you can't even see you, how is anyone else supposed to see you? If you're lying to yourself about you, how are you honest about anyone else in your life? Just a question. Think about it. Chasing after something so you can have an emotional release. Just to feel a release of the emotions of sorrow that you become so accustomed to knowing. The man came out right next to the woman. This is not a divine pair. This is male energy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Male energy, female energy, not divine. Not divine. So either you are not divine inside of you, you have not done the work, you have not merged the male and female energy within inside you, or this is the relationship of karma, not divine, that you're looking for or have been chasing, is not divine. It is karma. It is karmic lessons wrapped up in a big ass bowl that looks good built on sand. Wow. And now, excuse me, all you really want is peace and harmony. And you want the helpfulness to be effective and communicate and be playful with humor and be in tune with others. You want this, right? Or the person you're watching this for wants this, but don't know how to get it because they can't even look at themselves yet. And they're not even divine. They're in karma energy. They haven't done the death and transformation. They have not transformed yet. So this week, and it's going to last for at least a year, I tried to tell you guys. I tried to do several videos until I was told to stop because y'all weren't ready to hear it. Some of you. I was really hoping. I knew that Pluto and Scorpio was going to come out swinging hard. I did. I feel like this is collectively not as much of a relationship, which it could be, absolutely. I feel like a lot of it is with inside self. Because your destiny is your spirituality, which is the divine guidance that you get, and it's necessary to get over sorrow. It's not the emotionless, it's being emotional to see the higher meaning of it all. Sorrow is not a necessity to life. Sorrow is a part of karma. Sorrow is a part of not learning that life happens, and everyone has a role to play. Everyone has a contract on how long they'll be here. Everyone has a role to play in your life and a role you play in theirs. If it becomes sorrow, then that's yourself speaking, saying you made a wrong turn somewhere. And if it's something that's out of your control, you have to learn that you cannot control others' path and others' contracts. But everyone has free will, no matter what their title is in your life. Because what you truly want in all things in your life, what is going to change is that you're going to find passion, chemistry, happiness, excitement, explosive within yourself first. And then with another. You won't get any chills. But the transformation has to come, and it will. It's coming. If you were listening to me a year ago, 2 years ago, and you did not put in the work, or even if this is your first time and you know you've had to change things and you've refused to go to your true north, this karma is coming in to eclipse it out of your life. Spirit, your higher self, wants you to have abundance. They want you to be happy. They want you to live in harmony. They don't want you living in sorrow. If your vibration is so low that you're living in sorrow, there's no way to feel or see magic in anything, which is where true happiness comes from. Seeing magic in the little things. So when you build a house, it's steady and it's firm and it's long lasting because it's not just made of sand. It's made of your love, of your abundance, of your dharma, from your work of transformation. Be open to this change. Don't fight it. You can if you want. It's your free will. I'm just telling you, it's going to be a lot harder if you fight it because the gifts on the other end are amazing. And you will get there. If you do the work and you have a tower moment and you don't know how to get back up, and the only choice you have is to reach out to yourself and to your guides, spirits, angels, love, oh, you'll get it. But you have to be willing to not just sit there when it happens and say, well, this is life. It's sorrow. We'll just keep sitting in it and rebuilding on sand and see if it lasts longer. It'll fall again. Time after time after time. That will keep going. And what you want is to anchor that house. Anchor yourself. But you have to endure the pain of transformation to anchor your own self. This is a journey of self-love. If you do not love self, you cannot truly love anyone else. And I know that stings. I understand it. But it's the truth. It's your willpower. It's long overdue. For the ones that have done the work, let's talk about you. If you're still here with me. Boy, do you have some beautiful gifts coming in. Gifts and powers and love and abundance and your perfect, perfectly imperfect other sitting next to you who supports you, loves you, will be there whether that sand falls, whether you fall, whether it's your life is chaotic. They're going to be sitting there right there with you, and you're going to be right there with them. But because that is what you would do, you're going to find abundance. You're going to get the love. You're going to get the gifts because you've already done the work on self. And if you're a divine feminine, you're only going to feel comfortable and acknowledged around a true divine masculine who's done the work. So, ta-da, cosmic love, not just feminine and masculine energy having sex. Yep, coming into the age of Aquarius. On top of that, baby, that energy is quick and so fast to detach. It's going to come in. The timing of the karma wheel is going to start. You may be already feeling it. It may be another few weeks, but you're definitely feels like you're going to be hammered until at least Aquarius season is over. And it's going to feel cold. It's going to be more than baby, it's cold outside. It's going to be cold. Because the star is here for the ones that's done the work. Your wishes and your blessings and your dreams and hopes are here. Your Dharma is here. Congratulations. How does it feel on the other side? How does it feel to do the work? Get past all the junk. Take time to love yourself. Take time to balance your energy and come out as, because you put the queens and kings in there, and then you have the emperor and the empress, and then you have the high priestess, and then you have divine feminine, divine masculine, and the cosmic love. How does that feel? Isn't it amazing? It's amazing. It's amazing. It truly is. Stop avoiding, for the ones that are still avoiding, because it still wants to go back to this, because the ones that are getting the gifts, they already know. You guys already know. You know what you've done, you know what you've been through, you know that it's coming because you've done the work. And if you don't know, I'm here to tell you your hopes, dreams, and wishes are coming to you as your gift. If you are still hiding from your own truth to keep something from falling, and your divine energy within you that some of you have is not moving forward, it's staying in the male or female energy. Your subconscious mind is going to feel so combobulated. You have to turn it over. You have to use your intuition. You have to see the divine feminine within inside yourself in both genders and the divine masculine. How can you expect the divine masculine to wake up inside of you or on the outside of you if you, as a divine feminine, are not being divine, and vice versa for the masculines? It's going to be a light bulb moment. Again, voila, light bulb. I missed it. Another missed opportunity, another aha moment. A breakthrough it will be if you allow it to be. It will help you in inventing what cosmic love really is, which is not running, it is not chasing, it is not pain, it is not knowing in all of the fuckery games. It is like sitting next to the warmest, most caring, beautiful flame there is. But you cannot get there if you stay in karmic relationships, situationships, jobs, anything that's not for your highest best. You cannot get there yet. It doesn't mean that you won't. It means that right now, Pluto, Scorpio is going to come in and sit your ass down because you had time to do it and you did not. So it's here. You can't do nothing about it now. You're going to feel it. The best you can do is let go and let it flow. And love yourself. And never, ever, 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 for the people in the back, tell yourself that without someone else, something else, some other tangible item, that you are nothing. Because all you are doing is telling the universe and yourself that you are nothing alone, which means you are codependent on everything. And you know better. Your person knows better. Use your intellect. You have it, right? You have the intellect. Use it. Or your person needs to use it. Take it as it resonates. I'm not going to say it again. You get the picture. If this ain't for you, it's not for you. Right now, too. It's right now. We're not quite into Scorpio season. We have a few more days. Libra trying to balance things out. It was not able to be balanced. So, bam, here comes Scorpio with the transformation. And it's not going to be so accommodating as Libra. It's not going to be as kind because you've had time. You've had lots of time. Your person's had lots of time. The spiritual community has had plenty of time to do the work and to get out of the fuckery of thinking that someone else has control over you or holds your keys other than you. It upsets me to my core because there are so many beautiful beings who are just like, okay, I'm just going to stay here. I'm not going to transform. I'm not going to go to my true north. I'm not going to learn anything because this is comfortable. This is comfortably numb. And I'm okay with that. Scorpio is not. The collective is not. Light workers, star seeds, the changing of this planet is not happy with it. We need to move forward as a collective. We need to get over ourselves. Stop playing games. Stop playing little kid games in adult bodies. Be honest with yourself, at least. If you cannot be honest with someone else, be honest with yourself. Stop waiting around for someone else to give you permission to grow. You want to balance something out? Start by balancing you. No one else can balance you out. Not unless you have your side balanced first. And just what it says, a year has went by. A year has went by since I have been on here. How long has went by that you have not changed your life, though? How much more time do you need it to be? You're hardworking. Your person is hardworking. Your intellect, your intelligence. Why are you putting yourself down? Why are you not stepping forward into your own power? Why are you having someone else be able to just give you that power? Are you feel worthless? Why? You're a spiritual being having a human experience. You know this. And if you don't, surprise, you are. We have a mission to do. Why are you holding it back? Because someone doesn't do or isn't acting or being who you think they should be. Why? When after this is done, after you get your little ass whooping from Scorpio, there's so much love and gifts for you. There is cosmic love for you. Real cosmic love. Not the fakeness of just regular, regular male and female. Let's get a couple more and I'm going to close this out. The world gets it. Spiritual beings get it. Even if they're not walking the walk that they're talking, the clouds will come. The clouds will come. The rain will come. After the rain will be a rainbow. We learned this a long time ago. The thoughts are just thoughts until you make action to them. Out of the head. The doubt, the hesitation, being unclear, being in confusion. Aren't you tired of it? Aren't you ready to know what it feels like to love yourself and to be in not in karma in a work situation, a situationship, a friendship, a marriage, a life partner, whatever? Aren't you tired of the karma wheel? I know I sure in the hell was. Aren't you tired of doubting yourself? Or not knowing if you've made the right decision and lying to yourself as you're looking yourself in the mirror? Having blinders on because it's easier that way. Because your life's been made easier by tangible things, not spiritual things. What's up with the power struggles? Why? Why, as a community, is there so much power struggles when we all should be helping each other grow, not hurt each other, not try to one up each other? We have to keep moving to change the planet. I have said it over and over again, and yet people are still stuck. Spiritual beings are still stuck on karmic wheels, waiting for something, someone to come and save them. When you are the only one who holds the key, anything else you build on sand will fall. And Scorpio and Pluto is coming to tell you just about any time now. I'm sorry that I'm sorry, not sorry that this reading had to come out so strong on my first one. I had a feeling it would because I had already had channeled messages from Spirit. But this is ridiculous. You know what you need to do, even with your eyes closed shut. You keep being afraid to go out of your comfort zone because of what people may say, do, or think. Who's creating their own sorrow? You are a powerful being. Do it. Be it. Know it. If not, the karma will continue to come. The lessons will continue to come more and more, stronger and stronger until what? It's too late. You've missed your mission. No, I don't think so. It isn't going to work like that. You signed up. So now you're going to get a whooping from Scorpio season eclipse. For the ones who have done all the work, man, is that going to be amazing for you. I'm so excited to hear the blessings that you have had in the last year and what you have coming in and what the cosmic love feels like to you. I know a few of you have it. I've spoke to you. You know who you are. My team. And for y'all having an ass whooping from Scorpio, get ready, baby. It's not fun. Trust me. I am the catalyst. I am Scorpio on death and rebirth. I walk the line. It's not fun, especially when you're not used to it. But it will take you to places you could only imagine in your dreams if you allow it. So here I am once again telling you to stop. The little pop it there. Where that comes from. Stop. You deserve more than that. We need you. The world needs you. And it needs you in your true self. Not pretending to be something that you're not. Watch out for the dark succubus energies, the vampire energy suckers. There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of people who claim to be divine feminine who are not at all. There's a lot of divine masculines who are not at all. They are just the male and female energy. They have to do the work. They have to be all the kings and all the queens and the empress and the emperor. And become divine within the magician and the high priestess. Divine in both masculine and feminine. And then find someone else who's done that too. And you have that. You've stopped the carnival. And you've set other people free that you took along with you. Cut the cords that no longer serve you. Be ready for a new beginning. Be ready to love yourself. It's an angel message. But seriously, for the ones that's done the work, that you're getting Pluto gifts. Whoa, baby, you're getting ready to get some gifts. And the more you're able to love and unconditionally, the more power you get, the more you don't misuse it, the more gifts and magic you will see, and you have done the work. You know that. And for those who have not, let's try to be a collective and show them what unconditional love truly is with boundaries. Because unconditional love without boundaries is just bullshit. Sometimes being a divine feminine isn't all fluffy and nice and loving, and no, it is centering, it is power, it is a knowing, it is done with the bullshit. So if you're done with the bullshit and you're ready to move on and create the cosmic love, I hear so many of you wanting, then do the work, all of it, and transmute it into unconditional love, even if that does not serve you. You're serving the collective, not yourself. Until you have a rite of passage to do so, I would suggest sit down. This is an everyday lifestyle. If you are doing this just for the money, if you are doing it just to use evil will toward people, your time is up. There's that thought again. No more warnings. It's up. Give your cares and worries to your angels and allow them to take your burdens. Talk to them. Understand that they're here for you. Stop pushing them away. Use your third eye. Use your intuition. Stop hiding because of what other people may think or say. Use your intuition. Stop second guessing what you already know. Grow enough to be honest with people. Be humble enough to say, I'm sorry that I hurt you. I'm sorry that my actions caused this to you. Be spiritual enough to turn chaos into beauty, into unconditional love. If what you truly want is a cosmic love in your life. If not, stop playing and get back on the porch and stay out of the way. Slowing down the momentum of the ascension process of this planet is not your choice, and it will not be tolerated anymore. If your soul is here for the spiritual awakening, for this journey, and you are continuing to play because you are hurting others, your time is up, and I'm telling you that. And you will be extra sensitive at this time. So if I've hurt your feelings, if I've pissed you off, if I've been your catalyst today, you're welcome. It's my job. That's my role. That's who I am. I can take you to hell just to bring you to the light. I can love you in such a way that you've never felt. I can be your best friend, or I can be your worst enemy, because this is my job, and this is who I am. And this is who you will be in all my glory. The fun things can follow on Patreon. You want to learn? You want to grow? You truly want to transform? Come on, let's do it. If you have what it takes, let's do it. If not, stop playing around with magic you don't understand before you hurt yourself. Stop having unwavering faith, depending on what's going on in your world. I think that's, don't you? I do love you very much. I know this journey is hard. I understand it more than you understand about me. This is real. This is not a game. And if you have not done the work, this is what's coming. If you've been playing with magic without having the rite of passage, this is coming. If you claim to be a divine feminine or masculine and you do not do the work, this is what's coming. For the others, congratulations. You're about to see beauty in a whole different level. So until next time, I love you. Hold on, messing things up already.